So tell us a bit about the work that FCN does.
So FCN, we are the national farming charity that is UK-wide. We've been supporting the farming community for 31 years now and cover England and Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland with our Macmillan project as well. So we're typically supporting about 10,000 farming families each year, and that ranges through our support with our national helpline, and that's manned by our team of fabulous volunteers. And they will receive calls around 150 a month. The main three reasons that people tend to phone will be financial problems, family relationships and succession, and mental health. But they are often multi-layered reasons why people do call. The very nature of farming means that there are a lot of pressures and working with family as well. It might be that people just want to have a chat with our helpline, but if somebody wants some support locally, then we've got 30 county groups, around 450 volunteers out across the country that are there to listen, support and connect. So we'll very much be that critical friend to somebody that's going through a difficult time, and we will quite literally walk with them through that and hopefully come through to a solution and a brighter day. But alongside a lot of the work that we do, which is the reactive side of it, speaking to those people that are in difficulty, the proactive work that FCN done has really kind of rocketed, and that's particularly through our Farmwell platform, which is an online platform dedicated to personal, business and emotional resilience. So it's about really getting to people way before the point of crisis, trying to nip any situation in the bud so people don't have to get to the point where they have to phone a helpline. It's about bounce back ability, resilience, and I suppose weathering those stormy waters, but coming through with resources that are available, that we're able to get to people sooner. And I think it has been like turning a juggernaut. I've worked in the industry for over 20 years now, and it was certainly much more hush-hush back then. People tend to think that it's the older generation that might be resisting that conversation, but actually it isn't always the case. Yes, we know that farmers tend to have that stiff upper lip approach, or the stoicism, not wanting to admit necessarily that they have challenges that they're going through. But I think charities such as FCN really are just another form of support. So you're not being labelled as a charity case or needy or a failure. It really is just about understanding that mental health can affect anybody in whatever profession they are in. FCN, we've got such a proactive team, and I think that it's about recognising the opportunities and celebrating and championing British agriculture, as well as recognising the challenges, because we can't become too much of an industry that is catastrophic thinking. And nor should we think that there is a need to be happy all the time and everything's going to be brilliant. Farming's always been a challenge. It's always been hard work, but that's part of what we as an industry are used to. So as a farmer's daughter myself, I've never known it always be a bed of roses. It's always had that up and down, and we've got some great young people that are going into the industry with their eyes wide open, wonderful members of Young Farmers Club and ag colleges that really want to take an opportunity, and we should encourage that, as well as recognising that there may be bumps along that journey, but providing them with the resources and the skill set to be able to either reach out for support, talk to their friends, confide in others before that becomes a problem.
BATA has recently joined partnership with FCN. Why is that important?
Well, it's wonderful that you've chosen to support the work of FCN, but for me, it really does provide a wonderful opportunity to raise awareness. We've now got a platform to promote what we can do as a charity for your customers, your wider client base, the staff team and the farming community. So to work with such a well-respected, long-established organisation as yourselves really has so many benefits for us. And I think to enable us to be able to get the message out there through your various methods of communication, it just strengthens the message that we are there to support anybody that's in any kind of challenge. Hello, I'm Georgina Lamb, Head of Partnerships at the Farming Community Network, also Halifax beef farmer as well, so know all of the challenges that the industry does face, and quite often my family are going through them themselves. Just want to say a huge thank you to the wider membership, all the staff, the trustees, and everybody at the ATA for choosing to support FCN as their chosen charity. Your support will make so much difference to the work that we do, and thank you for the opportunity to raise awareness to your customers, clients, friends, and colleagues about support that is available to those that are going through challenging times.